Did you know that in Brazil, escaped Africans built entire villages in the jungle and lived free for decades? Well, yup, this is true, and they were called quilombos. Between 1500 and 1800, Brazil brought more enslaved Africans than any other country on the planet. About 4 million. They were forced onto sugar plantations, gold mines, coffee farms, and more. But some refused to accept slavery. They escaped into the forests and the mountains. And instead of hiding, they built communities. The most famous of the quilombos was the Quilombo dos Palmares. At its height in the 1600s, Palmares held up to 20,000 people across multiple villages. This is larger than many colonial towns at the time. It wasn't a camp, it had homes, farms, trade systems, defense, like actual organized defense, and even political leadership. It was a self sustained African society built by people who freed themselves, and its greatest leader was Zumbi dos Palmares. Born in 1655, Zumbi became the symbol of resistance, leading Palmares against repeated Portuguese attacks. For nearly a century, it survived until 1694, when it was destroyed and Zumbi captured and killed. The Portuguese displayed his head publicly, trying to crush hope, but instead, they created a legend. Today, November 20th is Black Consciousness Day in Brazil, honoring Zumbi and the enduring spirit of the Afro-Brazilian resistance. Palmares wasn't alone. Hundreds of quilombos existed, hidden freedom villages built by people who refused to remain enslaved. And they still exist. Over 6,000 Quilombo communities today continue farming, preserving culture, and fighting for land rights. From the 17th century jungles to modern Brazil, the Quilombo spirit endures. They weren't just survivors, they were rebels, builders, strategists, nation makers. Freedom isn't given, it's built, it's defended, it's passed down, and that fire still burns.